Hi. My name is Amy Arent. For those of you that I have not met, I've met most of the people on here, but I know there's some new people. So I am just so grateful that you guys are taking time. I know it's late on a Sunday night, but I'm so thankful that you guys are here tonight. I'm going to start the night just telling you guys just a little bit about how I got started doing this. And then I am literally going to take you step by step through how to sign up 3 friends, 3 family members to do this with you, and what that means for your products for the next few months. So I have been doing this, goodness, for like 17 months now. I started last March, and I absolutely love helping people get their products covered because I 100% understand. And when I first signed up, I knew that this is not something that we had in our budget and that I was going to have to get my products covered. And so from day one, that was my goal. I never plan on working the business. I never plan on making anything more of it than getting my products covered. And so from the very first day, I started sharing with the goal to get my products covered. And then, several things happened in the next few weeks just in life, and I ended up jumping full in on this business. I used to teach school. I stopped teaching after we had our second child. We now have 3 kids. And, for us practically, like me going back to work wasn't really an option because daycare is expensive. Like I wasn't going to be making any money with 3 kids in daycare. But I needed to be able to make money at home. So this has kind of it has turned into a job for me, which has been absolutely amazing. I did not start out like that though. I needed to get these products covered, and I did the very first month and haven't paid for them since. So this is something that I love sharing with you guys. Honestly, I think that everyone should get their products covered. It's very simple. And why not save, $130 a month if you can? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Whenever you start taking these products, you're taking them for a reason. It's either your friend that shared them with you has shared a specific story with you, a reason that they think you need or benefit from these products, or because you've seen posts on Facebook, you've watched videos, you've seen articles. There's something that drew you to these products. And whether you're just starting them now or you've been taking them for a few months, you know that these products work from seeing other people's stories with the products. So I want you to know that if you're just starting now, or if you've been on them for a few months, you can use your own personal story, or you can use the stories of other people. You can borrow stories until you have your own to tell. But the first thing you need to do is you need to come up with a list. This is the most important thing when you're trying to get your products covered, is you need to come up with a list of 20 to 30 people. It doesn't even have to be that much. But you need 3 people. That is all you need to get this $200 bonus. You need to find 3 people. So the best thing to do is sit down, take 15, 20 minutes, think about your friends, think about your family members who would benefit from these products. Think about people in your life who have migraines, people in your life who have blood sugar issues or allergies, people who want to lose weight. Who doesn't want to lose weight? People who are addicted to Diet Cokes. That was me. People who are constantly complaining about being tired, who are drinking coffee just to get through the day. It doesn't have to be this huge medical issue. It can be really small, simple things, but it also can be a gut health issue, something that's making them sick, that's really affecting their daily lives. So go through and think about these people. Think about friends, think about really close friends, family members, your kids' teachers, your kids' friends, people that you went to high school with, to college with, your next door neighbor growing up, people that you work with. This list can be huge. I promise you, so many more people than you think you do. I remember when I first signed up, Abby, the girl who's above me, who signed me up, was like, come up with 100 people. I was like, yeah, right. I don't know 100 people. But once you start going through your list and you start thinking about friends and family friends and people you go to church with, like, it's amazing how many people you know. And even if you just take time as you're scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through Instagram, pay attention to people's stories. Facebook, people share lots of things on Facebook. If you come across someone that say, hey, I'm so exhausted, or I'm on my 6th cup of coffee of the day, or I've had a headache since Wednesday, pay attention to those things, because guess what? You have access to products that can help them with that. So I encourage you, pay attention to those things. So I want you to come up with your list, come up with your list of people. Next to their name, if you know a specific health struggle that they have, go ahead and write that down. That's what helps me to jog my memory. So I may put someone I'm working with right now, Courtney, allergies. And so I know that when I'm reaching out to her or when I'm working and I'm looking through stories, I know if I see a great allergy testimony or I see a great article about allergies, I can send it to her. So always have that list in your mind and on paper so that you can go back to it. You can also think about who needs the business. Even if you are not working the business and it's not something that you're interested in doing, you probably know someone who could use the business. The great thing about this business is you can do it from home. You can do it if you have a full-time job. It gives people a lot of flexibility and it gives them an extra side income. Life is expensive. When you have kids, especially, life gets really expensive. So they may need an extra $500 a month. They may need an extra $1,000 a month. They may want to stay home with their kids full time. And this business can give them the opportunity to do this. So don't just keep it to people who need the products. Think about people who need the business as well and share this opportunity with them because it's huge. This is literally the last thing on earth I thought that I would be doing, but I absolutely love what I do. I'm so, so grateful that the Lord has given me a second career that I can be so passionate about. And so I encourage you, think about people who need the business as well. Don't just stick to products. So you have your list. You have a list of people who could use the products, people who could use the business. Now, what do you do with that list? Reach out to these people. Think about the way that you would communicate with them naturally, whether it's text message, phone call, pick up the phone and call them, email, Facebook Messenger, whatever is the most natural way for you to communicate with them, do that. I think a lot of times we turn this into something like really scary in our mind, like, oh my gosh, I can't call and sell them something. They'll think I'm crazy. But you need to, all you're doing is sharing. Imagine if you went to a really fun new restaurant or you went to Topgolf this weekend. You went to Topgolf and you had the best time. It hasn't been in Birmingham that long. Pretend like you're going to pick up your phone and call someone and tell them about it. What would you say? You'd say, hey, we went to Topgolf this weekend. It was so awesome. We did this and this and this. You've got to try it out. Well, you're not working for Topgolf. You're not selling Topgolf. You're just sharing what you've done. You're sharing your experience. And it's the same way with Plexus. I, the very first day, started sharing. And so when I didn't have my products yet. I just put up a picture of my family and said, I'm so excited to try these amazing products. I've heard so many great things about them from my friends. My friend Abby has 5 kids. She has so much energy. She's feeling better than ever. I can't wait to try them. And that's it. I didn't say, you can buy them from me or, sign up to get a better discount or a better deal on these products. I literally was just sharing part of my journey, just like I did with everything else in my life. I share about my kids. I share about our life at church. I share about things that are important to me. And so this is what I did. It was a natural first step for me. So if you're just starting the products, invite people to do it with you. Call your best friend and say, hey, girl, I'm starting these new Plexus products. I am so excited about doing it. I would love for you to do it with me. Let's do it for 60 days. We can get our money back if it doesn't work. What do you think? Something super simple. Invite them to do it with you. If you have been on the products, share a little bit of your story. Hey, I've been taking these Plexus products. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but, I've lost 10 pounds or I haven't had a Diet Dr. Pepper in 15 days, or I don't eat my coffee in the morning. I can drink it when I want to and not because I have to. Any success that you've had, big or small, it doesn't have to be this huge life-changing testimony that you've lost, 100 pounds. Every little bit counts because people can relate to those things. I guarantee you, and I keep saying this because this is a big one for me, but I guarantee you that you have someone in your life who drinks way too many Diet Cokes during the day. And so if you could say, hey, I don't drink them anymore, or hey, my friend doesn't drink them anymore, that's huge. And that's something that they can relate to. And that's all that I'm making this sound super simple because it really is. You're just sharing your story with them. Something else you can do besides just messaging them, if you know that your friend or family member has a certain, health issue they're dealing with, you can message them, be like, hey, I was just thinking about you the other day. I know that you've had migraines your whole life. I'm so sorry that you're suffering from those. I'm going to tag you in a post that made me think of you. So send that message. Then go over to Wellness Warriors, which I think you're probably all a part of, but it's our customer page. It's just for customers and people who are interested in the products. Go on there and search for migraines and then tag them in it. Type their name in the comment box and they can go in and read that themselves. You're not having to send them this really long message or a really long email. Let them read it. And you know what? Once they start reading that post, what's going to happen? They're naturally going to start scrolling and reading other posts that are on the page. What if you're just going through Facebook and you see someone's testimony and it reminds you of a friend? Tag them in that post and then let them know that you tagged them. Hey, just came across this, made me think of you, wanted you to check it out. Let me know what you think. Something so simple as that. I never want you to feel like you're selling because you're not. You're sharing your story. That's what I love about this business is it's storytelling. Like you're just sharing what these products have done in your life and how they've changed your life or the life of a friend or a family member. And the really cool thing is the longer you do take these products and the more stories you see, the more you realize, gosh, everybody really does need these products. And I guarantee you there's a story that will fit with every single person that you know. And if you're having a hard time finding a story to send to a friend or a family member, let me know, let your upline know, and we will for sure help you find the right story to send them. So that's Wellness Warriors. If you are not a part of Wellness Warriors, again, it's a page just for customers and potentials, has tons of product information on it, lots of stories. Let me know, and I will for sure get you added to that because it is a wonderful, wonderful resource. And then the last thing was sharing, and this is a little bit of a step out, I know, for a lot of people, but post your first post. Again, it's not a sales pitch. You're just sharing what's going on in your life. I have a ton of examples that I can send you if this is something you're interested in, but it lets people know this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm taking right now. I'm so excited about it. But then it also gives them the information they need if they ever decide they want to buy the products. I have, you hear story after story I have of people who didn't want to post on Facebook or they didn't want to share with their friends. And then they decided eventually they did. And then their friend went to go buy from someone else. Teresa Chamblee is a perfect example of that. And I kept telling her, I was like, Teresa, nobody knows that you're selling it because you're not sharing it. And what happened? Somebody signed up with somebody else. But, you're just sharing, and I said this earlier, but just like you share about things that go on in your life, all you're doing is sharing that you're taking these products now. That's it. But from that post, I guarantee people say, oh, what's Plexus? Oh, I take Plexus. I have lost 15 pounds, or, oh, I took Plexus last year. I loved it. People will relate to that. People know what you're talking about. And if they don't, they're going to ask you. And it's a great place to start with your list or people to follow up with. So that's sharing. It's nothing scary. The first time can be scary, but if you want to get your products covered, you have to share it with people. The first 3 people that I signed up that helped me get that bonus, I signed up my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and then a good friend from school whose son goes to school with my son. Those are the first 3 people I signed up. So it literally can be anybody. I feel like we all have people in our lives. One of my friends calls them the dirt list. People that are in your life that would eat dirt for you if you asked them to. Who are those people? Contact them and be like, hey, I want you to try this product with me. I need you to do this with me. Have them sign up with you. So that is sharing. If you need help with that, talk to the person that invited you tonight. You can contact me. I'm happy to help you with that. So once you share with someone, let's say they say, oh yeah, I'm interested. Tell me more about the products. When I first started and somebody did that to me, I panicked. It's like, oh, I don't know what to tell them. This is what you need to do. Start a 3-way message with me or with whoever invited you tonight, whoever your upline is, and that person. It's super simple. All you have to say is, Courtney, I'm so excited that you're interested in these products. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Amy. She knows a lot more than me, and she's going to help us answer all of your questions. And then add me to that conversation. and I can help her with whatever questions she may have, because that's how you learn too. That's how you learn about these products. That's how you learn about the business, is by asking those questions and helping people find those answers. So add them through a message. Let them ask as many questions as they want. You typically get the same questions over and over again. So as you continue to share, you'll kind of know the answers to these questions. But in the beginning, it's the best thing to do is to bring somebody else on with you. What products do you offer? That is another place where I remember in the beginning, I was like, oh goodness, what do I share with them? Most people, I recommend Triplex and X Factor or multivitamin. That's a safe place to start for most people. The Triplex is kind of our foundational products. So that is what is going to reset their gut so that they're in a healthier place to meet their health goals, whether it's to lose weight or have better blood sugar control, to stop snacking, whatever their goals are, it has to start with a healthy gut. So if you don't know, the Triplex is the Slim. Now we have two of them, but the Slim, the Probiotic, and the BioCleanse. I would say 99% of the people that I talk to, I recommend they start with the Triplex. I also say X Factor Plus because it's a great multivitamin. Everybody needs to be in a multivitamin. So learn about those 4 products. You don't need to know all the information about every single one of our products. If you can get them started the first few months on with a healthy gut and a healthy foundation, then we can go from there. But that's the best place to start. And there's great resources for the Triplex. There's a fantastic video on YouTube by Jill Ronas. It's maybe 4 minutes long. You can send that to them. You can tag them in a post on Wellness Warriors. There's so many great resources that you can share with them about the Triplex. But I would start there. Start simple, start foundational. That is the most important thing for them to take. And then I'm going through my list so I don't miss anything, so forgive me. So let's say once they sign up, they buy the Triplex from you. For this extra bonus, for this $200 bonus, they will need to sign up as a wholesale customer. So that's what you've signed up as. If you are able to sell to someone, that means you're a wholesale customer. So they will go in, they'll pay the $34.95, and they'll get their Triplex for the first month for $99. Every month after that is $115, but for that first month, it's $99, which is the best deal you'll ever get with the Triplex. What you'll do is you will send, after you've answered all their questions, you will send them sign-up instructions, or even better, my internet's unstable. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know if it's going out or not. We're good. Okay. It just said my internet's unstable, so I'm sorry. Hi. But you will send them Triplex instruction, or you'll send them sign-up instructions. They will go to your website. When you sign up as a wholesale customer, you are given by Plexus a website. All of your products go through this website, and then anyone who wants to purchase from you, they will go through this website as well. So you don't have to deal with inventory. You don't have to deal with tracking information, credit card information. The website does it all for you. They can sign up with those sign-up instructions, or even better, you can sign them up yourself. If you sign yourself up as a wholesale customer, it's the same exact thing. But you'll need some information from them and then sign them up. After you sign them up, add them to the team pages. You'll add them to the Pink Squad and the Dream Squad. That's just a great place for them to get information on the products, for them to find out about specials, for them to enter a contest. A lot of times they have contests, like if you buy your products this month, you are entered into a drawing for, a pair of earrings or a new pair of sunglasses or $100, whatever it may be. But it's a great place to get them plugged in from the beginning. And then send them product instructions. Again, the same product instructions that the person who signed you up gave you, send those to them. If you don't have any of those, I am more than happy to share those with you. But that helps to get them set up the right way. And again, once they get signed up, continue that conversation with your upline with the throughway message. That way, if they're having any problems with their products, we're here to help you with that. Like, we want to do that. We want them to be successful with their products. So let us help you with that three-way message. So first thing, find your list. Find your group of people. Who can you share these products with? Who can you share this business with? Pay attention on Facebook. What are people sharing? Think about people that are in your life that you know have health issues that need help. These products are really, they work. They really work. And we have something to offer them. We have some other option to give them besides what they've been trying. Reach out. So whether you're sending them a message on Facebook, a text message, a phone call, an email, you're going to make your first post, any of those things, share these products with people that you love, the people that you know that need them. Start a three-way message. Let us help you facilitate this conversation in the beginning, especially. We went over the products, Triplex, X Factor Plus, and then how to sign them up. So if you do these things, if you find 3 people, remember that's all you need is 3 people. You have, till the end of the month, so 15 more days. You'll get a $275 bonus from Plexus. So you get $200 for signing 3 people up. And then for each ambassador that you sign or each wholesale customer you sign, you get an additional $25. So if you sign 5 people up, it's $125. $25 for each wholesale customer. You'll get the $200 next month for your commission check, which is usually the middle of the month. And then you'll actually get the $25 the week after you sign them. So you'll get that money quickly. And then the $200 will come next month. But an even better part, if you sign 3 people between now and the end of the month as a wholesale customer, you'll be entered into a drawing on a team page for $250. So that means by signing 3 people, 3 friends or family, you can get $275 plus a chance to win $250. So y'all, that's over $500 right there, which is awesome. But let's say you just get the $275, not just. Let's say you get the $275. That's covering your products for 2 months. That's huge, y'all. That's huge. That's a great way to start to get your products covered. If you're interested in doing this, and after listening to me ramble on tonight, if this is something you want to do, what I want you to do is let the person who invited you know. And I'm going to start a message thread with you guys on Facebook Messenger. And on that thread, I'm going to send you guys kind of a cheat sheet with like health issues and then products to recommend to them. I use this all the time. So if they have migraines, the BioCleanse is very important for them. And it lists out the products they need to take. If they have diabetes, this is what they need to take. If they have sleep problems, this is what they need to take. If they want to lose weight, this is what they need to take. I have it saved to my phone and I still use it all the time. But I'll share that with you guys. I'll share with you guys some messages, some product information, some videos of some people who are interested in the Triplex, things to help you guys get started. It'll also be a good place for you to ask questions and for us to help one another, because when you ask questions, I guarantee you, you're not the only one who has that question. Somebody else does, and it's helping them get the answer as well. So if you're interested in finding 3 friends, 3 family members to sign up with you this month, let me know. Let the person who invited you know, and we will get started on that right away. But I know everyone can do this. It's not hard. It's just a matter of sitting down, thinking about who needs these products and sharing them with them. But my goal is 9:30. It is 9:29. We did it. Do y'all have any questions? No? Okay. So once we get off the Zoom, I want you guys to message the person who invited you. Let me know if you want in, and I will start the thread tonight. So thank y'all for being here tonight. I really do appreciate it. I know that it's late, but I am so excited about helping you guys get this bonus this month and get this products covered for the next 2 months. So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Bye, y'all.